President Biden, though, planning to address the nation this morning after speaking with Trump and offering a meeting at the White House. Vice President Harris also speaking with Trump before giving her concession speech hours after the race was called.
While I concede this election, I do not concede the fight that fueled this campaign, the fight for freedom, for opportunity, for fairness, and the dignity of all people. That is a fight I will never give up.
Robert Charles is a former Assistant Secretary of State for President George W. Bush and a former naval intel officer and joins us now. Robert, good morning. It's great to see you as always. So a lot of changes, of course, over the past 24 hours. Donald Trump is now working on his cabinet with the transition team. You had Kamala Harris making that concession speech yesterday, and President Biden is expected to speak today. So where do you think things stand right now, and what does the future hold?
You know, it's morning in America, to borrow a phrase from Ronald Reagan. I really think that what we've watched here is a triumph of common sense and accountability over extreme rhetoric and honestly extreme behavior. And I think what we're looking at here is an opportunity. I heard the word reset recently, and I think that's exactly right. An opportunity for the average American to begin to play a role again, and for the government to be limited. And really, that's what our Constitution is all about. I listened to Kamala Harris's speech, and I thought, gosh, you know, if you could only have put meaning and reality behind those words. Freedom and free markets mean that people have individual liberties. Those are honored and respected, and the markets are allowed to be largely free and modestly regulated. And frankly, that's all Americans want. They want to return to the things that they love and frankly, that they cherish.
But, Bobby, we cannot ignore the fact that the Democrat blame game has begun. It is in full swing. New York Congressman Richie Torres posting on X, quote, "There's a lot more to lose than there is to gain politically from pandering to a far left," to your point, Bobby, "that is more representative of Twitter, Twitch, TikTok than it is of the real world. The working class is not buying the ivory-tower nonsense that the far left is selling." Time magazine highlighting this. There's plenty of blame to go around, but most of the finger pointing hasn't been aimed at Harris, who ran a truncated campaign that was generally well regarded before the election day drubbing. Instead, some of the sharpest criticism focused on President Joe Biden for moving forward with a catastrophic re-election bid that set the stage for an across-the-board failure. I know we only have a 1-hour show, but where did the Democrats go wrong, Bobby? Was it the far left push? Was it Joe Biden staying in the race too long? Some combination? What say you?
Well, I think honestly, Todd, you know, they were averting reality from beginning to end. Their policies, as you pointed out a moment ago, are the real failure, right? They didn't support law enforcement, which means they didn't support public safety. They opened the border, which means they put every single state and every citizen in every state at risk. I don't know what the long-range strategy was there, and we can guess at it, but it was a failure. They literally shut down big chunks of our energy sector, which drove inflation through the roof. I'm up here in Maine. You know, my fuel bill, my heating bill the year after they came to power doubled. So the reality is people just are not going to let arrogance in power dominate their world. And they love their freedoms. They're simple freedoms. They love the idea that America is a place where the American dream can thrive. And, you know, I just wrote a book called Cherish America, and it's all about American heroes who make the American dream real. And the bottom line is there is an opportunity for people now of every demographic, of every age, of every race, to do the things that they think God gave them the power to do, and not to be told by the government that they have to do something else or that they can't do what they were born to do.
Yeah, well, the concession speech has been made. President Biden has invited Trump to the White House. Very interesting to be a fly on the wall in that room. Maybe there will be cameras when they meet. We're hoping for that. And we officially have a president-elect, Donald Trump. Robert, thank you so much for joining us. Bobby. Have a great morning.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.